Tracy here with BibleJournalingMinistries.com, and today I'm going to be using our Genesis 1:1 digital kit in my journaling Bible. I'll be using this kit, and it has 3 pages to it, which is basically the periodical chart of elements. And it is, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth, and that's the one that we're going to be doing. This printable basically has a margin element here that does have the verse in there, and it's got a globe and you know, some DNA strands, and then it has also some other things for creation, maybe some watercolors, some science things, apple, and it has also some of these other elements that I think would be really cute in Bible journaling. These are available on our website at BibleJournalingMinistries.com, so if you're interested in getting them, feel free. They are digital, so you basically print them out at your own house, and what I do is I print mine out on sticker paper. This is just, this sticker paper is not my favorite, so I won't mention the brand, but you basically print it out on sticker paper, and then I cut mine out with a machine like a Silhouette. That's the one I prefer to use. And when I do that, they make little stickers, and it's just easier on me. I could print and cut from home, and I don't have to head out to the store, because when I head out to the store, I do crazy things like buy this new set. This is an acrylic pearlescent set from Hobby Lobby, and it retails for $10.99, and it was on sale for half off, so I am going to use it today to see how awesome it is in my Bible. So let's go ahead and get started. And the first thing I'm going to do is just protect my work surface, so I'm just protecting it with a piece of baking mat. Ranger Craft mat will work fine as well. I do prefer a generic only for price, only because the price is much better, and I will link up for you so you have the supplies that I prefer the most. And then I'm just going to go ahead and open my book to Genesis chapter 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. Now the earth was formless and empty, darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and there was evening, and there was morning the first day. I love the story of the creation. It's such a wonderful, amazing thing that God did, and I love this story. I love reading. The entire book of Genesis is actually really jam-packed, full of drama and everything. It's got everything. It's got action, it's got drama. So if you haven't had a chance to read the book of Genesis, I would encourage you to do so. It is an amazing book. So I'm going to take these paints out, and I'm going to grab, hopefully I have some palette paper nearby. If not, I will use something else. And I'm just going to dab a little bit on palette paper. This palette paper, again, I think I purchased from Hobby Lobby on clearance. And you can get a set of palette paper, or you can just use something like a piece of plastic nearby. That will work just fine. I am a huge fan of pink and yellows and greens and blues and purples, so I'm just going to grab a little bit here. I think I will use the pink for sure. I just don't know what I would do without pink. And I'm just going to put a little bit down. Oh, it's probably too much for this. You do not need a lot of paint when you are Bible journaling. Definitely do not need a lot of paint. I am going to use a little bit of the purple. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot. And then I think what I'll do is I'll grab my paintbrush. Normally what I would do at this point is come in with some card scraper, but I think today I'll just come in with my paintbrush. And I'm just going to pick it up with my paintbrush and then just, you know, kind of put it down on the Bible journaling page. It's definitely got some shimmer to it. It's definitely got some shimmer and some texture to it. It's really kind of a weird texture to it. It makes me feel like it's almost kind of gluey. Alright, I'm going to grab a card and do some scraping as well. Might just be easier. This card I got in the mail. I do try to reuse things when I can. Just going to cut that end off because that end had little like pointy things on it. I'm just going to pick up some of that purple and just start to lay it down. Yeah, it's easier to pick it up and spread it with the card than it was to use it with a paintbrush. And I need just a little more purple. The set also comes with a little bit of, not a little bit, it actually comes with white as well. But it's got a really pretty sheen to it. I really love the sheen, it's really pretty. It is a really gorgeous sheen to it. I'm going to just kind of move my Bible a little bit just so you can see how shiny this pearlescent paint is. It's gorgeous. While that is starting to dry, I am going to add a little bit of, I think, some of this black. It looks like I want to add it as, I'm hoping to add it as a little bit of paint splatter in it. So I'm just going to put some down and try not to go crazy, which you know I can go crazy when it comes to the paint splatter. For the paint splatter, I tend to use this Distress Tim Holtz brush for, its purpose is to do the splatters. It's a little bit thick. Let me kind of there we go. Okay, I'm digging that right now. It's really pretty. It's got this really pretty kind of, again, pearlescent color to it. I'm just trying to make it thicker at the bottom here. And then just a little bit up here. Okay, enough. I can go crazy with the paint splatters. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and heat this up and dry it with my Darie's heat tool. So I'll be right back. I'm going to fast forward through this part. Okay, I am back, and from a paint perspective, it's gorgeous. I mean, it's not sticky, which is nice. It kind of feels like it should be sticky, but it's not. And it's just a gorgeous shimmer to it. I'm in love with the paint, I'll be honest with you. For getting it for half off, it seems like an amazing deal. And it's somewhat, I don't want to say it's opaque, because you can actually, I did get some of it over the words and you can totally see the words through. Yeah, so, but it's not totally thin either. So wow, I love it. I think this is a great line, and to get it for $5.50 at half off, whew, that's nice. It says it is a heavy body acrylic. So, yeah. So, is it a heavy body? I mean, I think it's nice, and it does feel like it is. It's not the same as my more expensive heavy body ones from Golden, but it's still a nice one. So I like it. I'm going to go ahead and just decorate my Bible. I'm really just going to kind of think about God creating the heavens and the earth. And so I'm just going to be applying stickers at this point. So I'll fast forward through this part and come back and we'll end with some final thoughts. Okay, I am almost done with this layout here, and what I've done so far is I have my arrows pointing to in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. I've got my little DNA strand here with a little flask here and I know there's a proper name for that, so go ahead and write it in the comments if you remember what the name of this. Oh gosh, I know it's anyways. And then I have my earth and globe and the word God created. And what I did with each of the periodical chart of elements is I found the letters I was looking for and just overlapped them so it spells God created. So that was kind of fun. The last thing I like to do is just kind of make a little pop-up tab here in my Bible. And so what I'll do is I just take a piece of sticker paper, whatever's left over, and then I go ahead and just place it on the back and I fussy cut around it. So to fussy cut it, I'm just going to go ahead and just cut with my scissors and move the paper around. It just makes it easier when I'm fussy cutting to move the paper. You don't have to move the scissors, you just move the paper and then you just cut with the scissors. It's really easy. And I think it helps me with my meditation. It's very calming. And then I'll just place that down in my Bible, add a little bit of a staple just because I like the staples. I think I'll add a few more stars and we'll call this one a day. These little journaling kits are real fun to use because you can immediately dive deep into the Word and you don't have to worry about what is it that you're going to do with the Bible journaling part. You can spend the most of the time thinking about the verse, and as you have been watching me, I have really been considering the amazing work of our Lord and His hand and all of creation due to Him and not me, due to Him. And it just is amazing. And we know the story, we know the fall, but it's all for Him. It's all His plan and for His purpose. So I don't know, I feel blessed to have the opportunity to spend time in His Word today, just thinking about it, just thinking about creation and how fortunate I am to have a God, and we are fortunate to have a God that loves us and cares about us so much and wants to provide things like light, sun, birds, water, land. All of these things He wants to give us freely. There's no strings attached. No strings attached at all. Alright, I'm done. This was so fun. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. You can see my final shot here. Up close. You see how shiny it is with that pretty pink and purple background. Isn't that gorgeous? Alright, you guys, I hope that this video was helpful to you, and I hope that you Bible journaled with me today. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I'm happy to answer them for you. And be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. That does really help us out. I hope you have a fabulous day now, and we will talk to you soon. Goodbye!